Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co., and today I wanted to thank you for participating in 2024's fundraising drive. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just to quickly catch you up, I did a fundraising drive video roughly a month ago. I do these every year. As of right now, I do it currently just with a video and a giveaway on YouTube. Maybe at some point I'll do actual fundraising. I don't really know. Right now it's more of a, hey, if you appreciate the content, here's a reminder to possibly subscribe to Ko-Fi, Patreon, YouTube memberships, and all that. And also, because, they tend to go hand in hand, here's a bunch of free games as a giveaway incentive for you to do so as well, in addition to the content and appreciation and all of that. And today, this video, these games, just in case you're here out of the blue, these games have already been given away. I'm about to announce who won these games in that contest. In total, there are 16 games or 16 packages of games or whatnot that are being given away. The basic idea is in order to be eligible, you had to either be a member on Ko-Fi, Patreon, or YouTube memberships, in which case you got entries equal to the monthly amount that you gave, or if you gave one-time donations through Ko-Fi, then equal to the amount of the one-time donation, every dollar being equal to an entry. Additionally, you were able to get entries for also commenting on the giveaway video. So again, I want to thank you for participating in 2024's fundraising drive, whether it's through commenting on the video, being a member, a one-time donation, or even just being a viewer, subscriber, any of those things. It very much helps me continue to be able to do what I love doing, and for that I am very grateful. The short numbers on the giveaway are we had 1,138 comments on the video, 1,138 unique comment entries on the video, at least when I ran this in order to generate the giveaway. We had 38 members on YouTube for a total of 190 entries there. Again, your entries, the members weren't the entries, the dollar amount of the donations were the entries, so 190 entries over on YouTube memberships. We had 84 active members on Patreon, plus a bunch of one-time donations. Anyone who wanted to give on a one-time basis gave through Ko-Fi. Did I say Patreon? We had 85 members on Ko-Fi, and anyone who wanted to do one-time donations did them through Ko-Fi for a total of 1,334 entries over there. And then we have 283 active Patreon members for a total of 1,320 entries over there. Altogether, we had a total of 3,982 entries for the 16 prize packages being given away. As I said in that other video, just to give you a quick recap, anyone who was eligible, and all these entries are eligible to win. I did it based on, I just went through the games one at a time. I entered all these entries into a random number generator, picked various winners. There was one person, I'm not going to say who it was, there was one person who won twice. For them though, as I said in the other video, you can only win one thing. So if your name was drawn again, you don't get it. And that makes sense because some of the members, some of the people who are, I guess, some of the people eligible for winning are also even $100 patrons in some case, which means you have 100 possible entries out of those 3,982. So across 16 drawings, the chances that somebody might get a second drawing does make sense. In any case, that's kind of just to catch you up on all the things going into this, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and announce the winners of these games, starting from the smaller to the larger generally. I didn't do MSRPs and all these, I just did generally smaller games to larger games. Starting off with our Sunrise at the Studio plus Floriferous Pocket Edition, this went to Ben Hayen over on Patreon. So Ben Hayen over on Patreon won. I should also note, by the way, I will be attempting to reply to the comments. There are a few people who did win through comments. I'll be attempting to reply to those. On Patreon, Ko-Fi, and YouTube members, I will be reaching out to you directly. Anyone who doesn't claim a prize, it will eventually go into a pool of games being given away over on Patreon and Ko-Fi. So they will be, anything not claimed will be recycled back into more giveaways for Patreon and Ko-Fi members. Anyways, so Sunrise at the Studio plus Floriferous Pocket Edition, this went to Ben Hayen over on Patreon. We have Sobek over here. Let me just put these games as I go. We have Sobek 2-player, went to Christina Delval over on Patreon. We have Radlands. Radlands went to Jason Brown over on Ko-Fi. We have War Machine. War Machine went to Bjorn the Bear 9023 over on YouTube. This is a comment. I'll attempt to reply. I believe he's a regular viewer. I think from the people who won on YouTube, I recognize Bjorn the Bear. I don't remember if I recognize the rest. We have Betterville Carnival. Betterville Carnival over here is won by Danny W over on Ko-Fi. On the off chance there are more than one Danny W, I have the email of the user as well, because Danny W could occur twice. That is possible. So on the off chance there's two of you, I'll be reaching out to the one who won in the first place, and then separately from that, if the one who didn't win messages me, I don't know if there's 2 Danny W's. I just don't know. But Danny W is a very specific, a very vague name. From there, that was Beneville Carnival over there. Then we have Terraforming Mars, the dice game. This was won by Steve Owen over on Patreon. Steve Owen over on Patreon won Terraforming Mars, the dice game. By the way, I should note, I have a carpeted basement over here. I'm being very, I'm dropping them, but I'm dropping them very safely and securely. We have The Last Kingdom. The Last Kingdom was won by Ketami 2 over on YouTube. So The Last Kingdom board game, Ketami 2 over on YouTube. We have Dog Park. Dog Park is over here. Dog Park was won by Catherine9537 over on YouTube. We got 2 YouTube commenters back to back. We have, after that, we have Nocturne. Nocturne was won by Joseph Abenheim over on Ko-Fi. Okay, Joseph Abenheim over on Ko-Fi. Drop that lightly over there. Then we have Tesseract. Tesseract was won by, see, Tesseract over here. Tesseract was won by Jason Shira over on Patreon. So Tesseract, Jason Sheeran over on Patreon. Congrats to all the winners so far, by the way. We have Maple Valley. Maple Valley from KTBG. This is won by Srepme over on Ko-Fi. And then we have over here, what was next? We have Maple Valley 2 Roleplay Adventures Gullpax's Secret. Roleplay Adventures Gullpax's Secret went to Philip Grover over on Ko-Fi. This is a heavy box. I'm going to put it down very lightly. We have Moonrakers. Moonrakers was won by Stephen Judd over on Patreon. Won Moonrakers. Then we have, what was next? We had the Oathsworn. Oathsworn Into the Deepwood, this core box over here. This Oathsworn Into the Deepwood core box was won by, did I just do it wrong? I think I did the last one wrong. I may have, there's 2, I may have done this wrong. Moonrakers was won by Jason Bucheny over on Patreon. I'm probably butchering the last name. Jason Bucheny, possibly, but over on Patreon. Again, you'll get an email, but you'll get a message about all these things. And then Oathsworn was won by Stephen Judd over on Patreon. I don't know if I said that last one wrong, but Stephen Judd over on Patreon won Oathsworn Into the Deepwood. I am not going to drop this one. That one's going to be left alone. We have The Witcher. The Witcher, this is all the expansion content, not just this box, but all the expansion stuff that I showed in the first game. It's the Kickstarter all-in, less the core game. This is won by Connie Womack over on Ko-Fi. And then lastly, last but not least, we have the Sleeping Gods all-in. Again, this is not just Distance Guys, it's the all-in on this. But Sleeping Gods Distance Guys was won by Eric Scott over on Ko-Fi. So, congratulations to all the winners, first and foremost. Congratulations to all of you who won. I will be reaching out to you again. Comments I'll be replying to. The rest of you I'll be reaching out via direct email or messaging on the platforms to tell you that you won. Like I said in the past, shipping to the USA is covered by me. Shipping internationally, I will credit a little bit towards, but we can discuss all of those. Any games not won will be recycled into the giveaways over on Ko-Fi and Patreon. And speaking of which, if you did support the channel, thank you. Whether or not you won something, I appreciate you jumping in and being able to monetarily support the channel. And speaking of which, games are given away on a monthly basis from the various games leaving my collection. They're usually not in shrink, but they are given away on a monthly basis to the various members, so you are, of course, well, able to win games year-round. In any case, then, until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. I very much appreciate you being here, and as always, I hope you have a good one.